Hello, welcome to Scrap Time. My name is Christine, and in this video, I'm going to be showing you the book Extraordinary Hand Lettering by Doris Wai. Today, I am showing you the book Extraordinary Hand Lettering, Creative Lettering Ideas for Creations, Events, Decor, and More. So what's different about this book, it isn't a book to teach you how to do hand lettering. It's more about how to do hand lettering on different materials. So I'm going to show you the table of contents to give you some idea. So we start with some lettering basics. So she does talk a bit about lettering. Then the tools, different tools to use for your projects. Then she goes into a bit of composition and design, and then really into the surfaces. How do you letter on wood, chalkboard, glass, mirror, cleaning and prepping your surfaces. Then it's ideas for lettering, and then into projects. So there's projects for lettering on wood, projects for lettering on glass, chalkboard, mirror, and the final thought. So it's different than some of the other books out there. So with lettering basics, she's just showing you a few tips, but it's not practice sheets. You've already practiced, you already know how to write or how you want to write. This one's just giving you a few tips. And then the tools. This is a great chapter because she shows you all the different tools you want to use for your different projects. And here, she has a quick reference guide for what to use and when to use it. So she has the surface, when you're sketching out your design, temporary, and if you want it to be permanent. So that is a great reference to do different projects. So now I'll just randomly flip through. So here's some projects on lettering on wood. And so she'll take you step by step from taping down to writing out your letters, what tools she's using. There's glass, writing on bottles, on chalkboards, on windows. That's another glass project. This was one of my favorite. I loved how she made a chalkboard in her daughter's room with like mountains and then wrote on it. I love this project. So different home decor projects. So it's home decor parties. She does a lot of weddings. This is writing on glass. And so it's a great book for taking you through different projects and how do you work on all these different surfaces that you want to letter on and what tools do you use. So one of the great tips I learned was I do these little chalkboard signs for when I'm selling my candy at markets. And I was getting chalk and I was sharpening it with my X-Acto knife. But even then, you still don't get that nice thin line. So although they looked okay, they just looked okay. So then when I met Doris, she told me that I should use the Acrylable Stabilio all pencils. Now I've used these when I've been writing in art journals over acrylic paint. They're really great and they write on almost all surfaces. So if you're doing her projects where you're writing on mirror or chalkboards or wood, this white pencil will show up on all surfaces. But what makes it really great is then it is water soluble and you can wipe it away. So here on my little sign, I have some water on a cloth. And I can wipe away what was initially there. And then I can make a new sign. So, I've sold out a unicorn bark. Let's have some unicorn candy. And because you're using a pencil now, I can get that nice sharp line. I can go back and highlight to make my thick and thin letters, and I can make pretty signs to go on my table. So if you're doing any sort of chalkboard work or little party work, by using this pencil, you can get the pretty writing, but you can still wipe it off and reuse these signs. So that was a great tip I learned from this book. So if you're into doing any sort of hand lettering on different materials, you want to check out Doris's book, Extraordinary Hand Lettering, and you'll have a lot of those aha moments like, oh, it's so much easier now with all the tips that Doris has put in her book. Thanks for watching. Be sure to give our video a thumbs up and subscribe to Scrap Time videos on YouTube. In the meantime, here are a couple other videos you might be interested in watching. See you next time. Bye-bye.